beginner lash artists. Today we're going to be learning lash mapping based on our client's eye spacing. We have a lot to consider when it comes to eye mapping, but our focus for today is going to be on eye spacing. So considering eye spacing, we have three categories. We have the proportionate eye spacing, the wide set, and the closed set eyes. So when marking a client, the first thing you have to consider is the eye spacing. Why? Because the eye spacing automatically rule out some kind of mapping. Firstly, we're going to be looking at the proportionate eye spacing. This is when the eye sockets, that means the eyes, the distance from here to here is the same as the distance from the inner corner here to the inner corner here, and also the distance from here to here. So let's say if this place is 2 centimeters, the distance from here to here is 2 centimeters long, and the distance from here to here is also 2 centimeters long, and the distance from here to here is also 2 centimeters long. Then we will say this client has a proportionate eye spacing, and with proportionate eye spacing, any mapping will work. But one factor you also need to consider is the eye plane, whether it's down turned or up turned. That's a topic for another day. Our major focus for today will be on wide set eyes. Wide set eyes is a very complex eyes to map, and you have to look at these features. Some clients come with their eye sockets, their eyes widely apart from each other. That means we have this is the first eye socket and the second eye socket. Then this is the space in between. The space in between where the nose is. Where the nose is. So first of all, we'll consider the distance, right? We're going to do our mapping, and we'll consider the distance from here to here. If here is 2 centimeters and the distance from here to here is 3 centimeters, and distance from here to here is 2 centimeters. Please, this is just an example. So you consider this eyes wide set eyes. Why? Because let me draw an image here. These are client's face, and the eyes are widely apart from each other. So the eyes are widely apart from each other. Sorry, this image is actually very, very funny. So you don't want to. So we consider this as wide set eyes where there's too much space in between the eye. Then what we'll do here is we don't do cat's eye. Cat's eye is not advisable. Here we go for the reverse cat's eye mapping, and I'm going to illustrate that to you. So our cat's eye mapping, we go like this. If this is our set, we go, this is the inner corner, right? Inner corner, outer corner. So if we can go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably you want to accentuate it and make here 13, then 10, 14, right? For cat eye. But the reverse cat eye, this is the mapping for reverse cat eye. We go like this, and this is our inner corner, and this is our outer corner. We're not going for cat's eye because when I do a cat's eye on these clients, that means making the inner corner longer. I'm only elongating this space, and I don't want this space to be longer. I want this space to be smaller. So that's why we have the reverse cat's eye. So the inner corner will be 8. Then here can come and be 11. Then I go 10. Then I go 9. And probably come here as 10. Will probably come, let's say, 9 again or 8. So this can be classified as the words reverse words cat eye. So when you're doing cat eye on a client with wide set eyes, it only makes the set widely apart, and we don't want that. So we have to go for reverse cat eye. Another trick for marking this kind of client is to use spikes. So for example, we don't want to go for cat eye, we don't want to go for reverse cat eye. So instead of that, I can go for an open eye. I can go for an open eye mapping where the longest length is at the middle, right? Open eye mapping, the longest length is at the middle. Then here. So here, here, here. So I'll use spikes at the inner corners, long spikes at the inner corners, just to bring this eyes together. So you can use spikes at the inner corners to bring them together. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. Then close set eyes. Close set eyes, the eyes is already close together. We don't want to make them further closer. So for a close set eyes, let's say this is the inner corner, this is the inner corner, this is the outer corner. If here is 2 centimeter, the distance from here to here is 2 centimeter, the distance from here to here is 1.5 centimeter, the distance from here to here is 2 centimeter, the inner corner to the outer corner. So when you do the whole mapping stuff, or you do the whole analysis and you find out your client has a close set eyes, you have to go for a cat eye. You go for a cat eye or a doll eyes. A doll eyes in cases where your client has a downturn plane. So if your client has a downturn eyes, you always go for a doll set, not a cat eye. But for close set eyes, cat eye mapping is the best to use. So let's do a summary. Proportionate eye, cat eye works, but you have to consider the eye plane. If your client has a downturn eyes, no cat eye. Why set eyes? We go for the reverse cat eye, which is weird for some people because you don't really know if there's anything like reverse cat eye. Yes, there is. The third one, the close set eyes, where you go for a cat eyes to elongate the eye shape. But if your client has a downturn eyes, go for a fox eye mapping instead. When you're going for a fox eye mapping, be intentional at the inner corners of the eye so your client eye won't look drooping. The best set for those kind of eyes is actually dull eye mapping or open eye mapping. I hope this video was helpful.